Up next, how opposites can work together magnificently. With pandemic measures like social distancing and stay home orders, people modified their work habits to navigate this new reality. Well, that meant creating different strategies for getting along in their new workspaces. So, how did people adjust to their new environments? Well, the reality is, if you're not getting your natural wiring met each day, it can be draining. And this is where the understanding of the distinction of human wiring is powerful. See, your wiring is part of your nature and something you're born with, while your behaviors are part of your nurturing environment. And human wiring predetermines the environment in which you best thrive. For example, one of the human wiring elements is communication, which identifies how you process thought. Well, if you're wired higher in communication, and I like to refer to them as my external thinkers, you are energized by face to face communication. You are energized by verbally sharing your ideas and thoughts. And as you externalize your thoughts, you crystallize them. Now, with physical distancing and stay home environments, people higher in communication who enjoyed that face to face communication in the traditional office, well, they're not getting their natural wiring met by being at home. They tend to lose their energy, particularly with prolonged periods of by themselves or without that daily interaction. And without that face to face interaction, external thinkers seek it out, sometimes with someone they live with. And if the individual they're living with is more of an internal thinker, that is, they enjoy their think time or their alone time, constant interruptions or interactions will be draining for that internal thinker. And so this dynamic can cause additional stress in the household, which has now become the workspace. So, what do you do to work together magnificently? The solutions are rather simple. For an external thinker, set aside some face to face time using Zoom or WebEx. I know it's not the same, or other face to face opportunities like getting coffee every day at a coffee shop just to interact with others. And remember to leave that internal thinker alone. Give them their alone time they innately need. Now, for the internal thinker, be patient with the person who keeps interrupting you. They're involving you in this way because they trust and they value you. Now, for both of you to successfully work in the same workspace, set up what I call principles of play or ground rules to make sure that each of you get what you both innately need. So some of these principles might include designating a private individual workspace for each of you, mutually agreeing with each other to only meet during designated times, and defining uninterrupted work time. Now, identifying meaningful ways to reinforce accountability is really important too when either of you break the principle of play. So, for example, if one of you breaks one of the principles of play, the offender makes dinner, does 5 push-ups if you're committed to remaining healthy, perhaps, or another fun way to hold them accountable, but in a way that furthers a mutual goal. See, understanding human wiring does more than improve communication, increase productivity, and align the workforce. It transforms relationships and how leaders operate in the world. If you're inspired to learn more about human wiring, feel free to register for the Wire to Win Masterclass, which is happening May 20th and 21st. Use our hybrid learning platform, which is you can join us online or in person, and you can register today on the link below. I'm Lisa Minnini. Until next week, create a great life. Bye now.